Hello everyone, and welcome to my visual guide to Arc 3 Chapter 3 Part 1 Lufenia fight, featuring Bahamut and his glorious 13 design, as well as featuring Noel's LD weapon and Eonarsh's burst weapon debut. Let the enemy gaze upon us with terror as we lay down big bang attacks and show them the Zangan way. My name is Riley, and I'll be your guide, so let's go ahead and dive right in. We start off this Lufenia fight with Bahamut in his mechanical humanoid mode, where he deals considerable amounts of braid damage and HP damage to your teams. The counter here though is only increased when you break Bahamut, so nothing Noel with his new LD and rework can handle. Don't assume though that because he is broken, that he won't drop anyone on your team, or even your entire team from full HP to 0. There is also a mannequin joining Bahamut in this Lufenia fight that wants to play Yu-Gi-Oh with us, but unfortunately, we don't play card games on motorcycles. However, he is probably one of the most annoying versions of mannequins that, in my opinion, I've ever seen in this game. The only thing that I haven't seen this mannequin do is inflict its own version of terror. The Eonarsh mannequin is no joke, and you will have to ensure that he is always in check as you dwindle down these bosses. Leave him alone for too long, and he'll get a beefy big shield, though this is nothing that Noel or Tifa can handle with ease. To which he'll follow up with an all HP attack that can potentially wipe out the entire party, so make sure you have HP reductions up and high brave to prevent anyone from getting broken from this attack. When you get Bahamut to 79%, he will gain the red aura status, and also gain max brave. You will have to break him here, or he will deal an all dispel and HP wipe to the entire party. Noel can easily instant break him, or even Kadajrik or Braun. Gravity also works here, so Bards can definitely deal with this aura. If you have Tifa as your main damage dealer here, she can dump honestly so much damage here, it may seem things are going in your favor, but just keep focused and try not to assume this Lufenia is easily defeatable. With that being said, as you continue to hammer down on these bosses, when you get Bahamut to 49%, he will then change into his Gestalt mode, and this is where many would say the true Lufenia fight begins. But if you ask me, it's been a true Lufenia fight through and through thus far. The big difference here though for Bahamut is that now his turn is locked, so you can no longer delay or delete his turns. You can still delay though by break, so keep that in mind. You may also notice he has a recast gauge now, and you might think at first it screams, use Eonarsh, but there's nothing a good old call ability can't fix. Simply toss out an RCL a call attack as she can HP silence Bahamut, and when Bahamut is unable to act 2 times while his recast gauge is full, he will I guess burn out, and you'll notice the recast gauge decrease by a large amount, creating some breathing room. This is where I will now go all out. Unleash all the damage that you have here, use your friend unit, burst here, use Tifa's LD, use Noel's LD, I mean literally burst these bosses down. Because if the only way to stop the recast gauge for your team was with that RCL a call ability, you definitely won't be able to handle the next one, as the recast attack will deal heavy damage and Bahamut will immediately act again. If you happen to have Edward's LD call ability, you can spare yourself from this fate and possibly a second recast attack, but you're going to want to defeat Bahamut as fast as you can, because odds are once he gets that recast gauge off, it's pretty much game over. Now, I'm not going to say that you can't live off of one attack, though once that follow-up attack comes in, chances are he's gonna kill at least one person in your party, so try your best to kill at least Bahamut before he can get that second recast gauge attack off. And if you're able to defeat Bahamut before the mannequin is gone, don't worry, you can definitely take out the mannequin all by itself, as it doesn't gain anything once Bahamut is gone. Though I will say this, the less HP it has, the less brave damage you'll be doing to it, but this is nothing that a good battery can't fix, or a really heavy single target damage dealer such as Tifa can't handle with. Keep all these tips and strategies in mind, and you'll have Bahamut down in no time. And there you have it, Arc 3 Chapter 3 Part 1 Lufenia down. Be sure to join me next time as we take on the next Lufenia fight together. Alright guys, can I just say that I'm really happy that we have a Final Fantasy 13-2 chapter? It's kinda strange that it jumps into 11 shortly after, but needless to say I'm glad to see 13-2 get some love, especially considering what happened to Sarah. But seeing Noel where he is now, he's honestly in a really nice place. Still could have fixed his S1, and, well, I mean not his S1, his Fear Siphon, but you know, little tidbits here and there, maybe they'll just fix it as they go along. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching the video, I really do appreciate it, and as always, I'll see you next time.